5.5 inches. 5 years ago it was a tablet, 2 years ago a phablet, now it's just a phone. Anything smaller is now called compact. Today I have a medium segment device from Xiaomi, the Redmi Note 3. It was released at the end of 2015 and was one of the truly anticipated phones. It even got a funny name, the flagship killer. Even more, it was anticipated by the owners of the prior Redmi Note 2, to which it is a huge upgrade. My name is Dmitro Voloshin. Let's look at it closely right now. Following the great success of Redmi Note 2, Xiaomi has evolutionized upon the concept of a bigger but less expensive phone. Technically, it's almost a year-old flagship and it looks good too. They used the still current Redmi Note 2 internals, slapped a bigger battery in, added a few extra details and put it all into the new metal body. The design is pleasantly refreshed. The flash is now two-tone, which makes flash photographs much more alive. The battery is now a huge 4000 mAh, all that for the same justified hard-earned lump of cash. The phone, being quite big, is pleasant and convenient to hold, though the metal parts of the body are slippery. You get used to that, but one-handed operation is sometimes associated with some droppage risk. The phone looks more expensive than it is, and even more so than the Note 2. There are 3 color variations available: dark gray back with black front, silver back panel with white front panel, and gold color all-around option, like the one I have. The front is quite typical. Redmi Note 3 has a big 5.5-inch Full HD IPS screen, PPI being 403. This is more than enough and it looks at least as good as the Samsung's 5.7 Quad HD screens with that AMOLED pentile thing. Viewing angles are wide, brightness is plenty. On top of the screen, the usuals: the earpiece, proximity and lighting sensors, front-facing camera lens, and an indicator LED, which now can indicate in 7 different colors. The 3 buttons, apps, home and back, are all capacitive, have wide blue backlight, and can be further customized in the menu. Dual SIM card tray supports 3G and 4G cards and is accessed with any long pin-like thing. Power and volume rockers are on the right, and they are perfectly placed and spaced. The top has a headphone jack, noise reduction microphone, and IR blaster opening. On the bottom, main microphone and micro USB socket that supports OTG. Phone's back panel is made of metal and is rounded on the edges. It's nice to the touch. The top and bottom sections of the back are made of plastic and are not as pleasant as the backplate, but all the phones have this. On the top, there is the 13-megapixel camera lens with a dual-tone flash, the very good fingerprint scanner as well. The bottom has a speaker grill, Mi logo, and a small plastic tab to keep the phone from muting itself. When the phone was introduced last year, it was all the buzz. A budget phablet with almost top specs was very good. Xiaomi uses a trusty 8-core MediaTek MT6795 Helio X10, which is still plenty fast and is used in many other top phones. Redmi Note 3, as the Note 2 version, is produced in 2 options, 2 and 3 gigs of RAM. Apps and UI run smoothly. The one I'm testing right now is a 3 gig version, which means that I can open all the apps in the world and they will not close on me when they are idle, which they do, for example, on my 3 gig Samsung. After full flush, there is 1.6 gigs of RAM available. The phone works on Android 5.0.2, which, like all other Xiaomi phones, has MIUI version 7 on top. MIUI is getting better and is now even installed on other manufacturer devices. In N226, the phone scored more than 47,000 points, which is a solid average score. The internals of Note 3 will allow you to play most recent games for a while. All of the latest titles run smoothly, and most of them at full specs. So, right. I was just saying that for a year or two, the Note 3 will be definitely good enough for your entertainment. The phone supports all the latest wireless, but no NFC again. The GPS satellites are fast to find, which is very good for a budget phone. The main camera of 13 megapixels with aperture 2.2 makes good pictures and is comparable to a 2-year-old flagship. Evening photos degrade. Noises and not as snappy focusing, blurry is possible. Still, the pictures are decent. The main camera shoots video in Full HD, quality is good all around, and there's a slow motion mode and an automatic speed up mode. The front camera is 5 megapixels f2.0 and it's very good for the selfies. There's a beautify feature and the usual gender and the age definition feature. It shoots good 1080p video. I expected a lot from Note 3 in terms of battery life. It has that huge 4000 mAh battery, so I thought it would live at least 2 full busy days. This proved to be true. If you give it a hard time with always on screen and constant GPS, gaming, videos and stuff, you will not be able to kill it till the end of the day. If you use it normally, 2 days is totally realistic. Fast battery charging is still supported, but it's not too fast. 75 minutes till 60%, and full 2.5 hours till 100%. The fingerprint scanner is placed in such a way that when you pick the phone up, the index finger falls directly into it, and you don't have to press or touch anything else. It just recognizes the fingerprint and unlocks. Works like magic. I instantly got used to this, and all other scanner placements felt immediately awkward to me. On a big phone, this placement is much more comfortable than a physical key on the front that you have to awkwardly reach with your thumb. The sensor stores 5 fingerprints, so it can save both index fingers of 2 people, for example. So far you cannot unlock the secured apps with the fingerprint, but this will be added in the future. The firmwares, by the way, are as easy to download and install as usual, and it takes just a few minutes to install while you have some free time. I was pleased with this phone. It looks very good, it is fast and will be adequate and current for a long time. It takes good pictures, has all the things needed, and is attacking the more expensive market segment actively. It's a treasure and a steal for those who need a budget phone free of compromises and updated regularly too. That's really all there is. Stay tuned for all the things Xiaomi. This was Dmitry Voloshin. I will see you soon.